before. Could look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes you cry. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome over here to the Dascar Starbucks Super Speedway Series Season 4 2013 here at 8 Bull Super Speedway. This is race number 4 of 15. It is called the Reprise Records 500, and for the ones who don't know, Reprise Records is the, well, at least for the first 2 albums of Green Day, they produced that album. I'm not sure how many. I think they produced a few more of them, so including the, well, I'm not sure how many albums. They produced quite some albums of Green Day. So one thing I forgot already to mention, we are here on Eurosport, which is not right. Should be RTL 7, as we are on RTL 7 for the remainder of the races, except for maybe one more race, but I'm not sure yet. So apologies about that. I will change it right after this race. I have to change it. I had to change it a couple of times before every race. I knew I forgot something. I always forget something, but it doesn't really matter. We'll take you through the field over here. 30 cars are over here, and Keith Batson is not in the field, so that means the top 14 will qualify themselves for the Reprise Records 500, the main race over here. So 4 laps around this racetrack. We got pole winners on the outside pole. And here's Drew Austin, he is on the main pole, so the 95 and the 94 on the front row. Then we got Dom Capps in the 24 and Joe Ernesto in the 60. E.G. Robinson is in the number 5 car next to John Andrews. Then we got Anna Gregg in a special Halloween scheme. I know Halloween has, I think it was 2 days ago, Thursday, but still wanted a Halloween car. So, and Moonlight Taylor in the number 96 car. Now we got Sam Brady and Kaori Homura. And Kaori Homura, some news about the Enrage Performance team. As I'm watching the NASCAR Nationwide Series race at Texas at this moment. So I will turn up the audio of that in a few seconds, as soon as they start the race, which is not now yet. So Enrage Performance team, Kayoko Hikari, there's the news about her, as she has now gone into retirement, or at least for full-time racing she will not return. She is now mainly focused on making the cars for her team, and possibly, I'm not sure about everything else, but especially the research and development. She's busy with that, of the security of her cars, and that is what Kayoko Hikari will be doing for the remainder of her career. And possibly that she will be coming back at some race, but not as full-time driver anymore. So that's news about Kayoko Hikari. Now we got Debbie Myers and not Inge Lambliana, as Inge Lambliana has been injured in a crash at it was 2 races she crashed hard. First it was the Utica Home Track Series, in which she got hit by the pace car, and she went flying through the air, flipping violently. She already was slightly injured in that, and even became worse when she got hit by a car in the Phillips Nationwide Series race, the Camping World 600 at Charlotte. So Inge Lambliana is sitting out for 2 weeks. She will be back the 10th of October, which is next week, and the Sunday. And Jocelyn van Aert is replacing her for this race. Then we got the 15 car of Alex Schmid, the 11 car of Dustin Capps, Emily Michaels in the 8th car next to Kenny Bale in number 22 Pennzoil Ford. We got Nick Pericles in the field next to Ian Dada. Then we got Jackson Phillips and Blake Hawshield. Jeff Stevens is next to Jesse Gavel. And then we got Jennifer Duke and Cassie Spengler. We got Ryan Gavel and Zach Sasser. Zach Sasser on a roll, so watch out for him. Caleb Hobbs in the 93 next to Harry Hills. And we got Lee Hong and Michael Downing. Further stories will of course come later. So the qualifying race over here about to go underway. I'm not sure how this is going to play out at all. So this is a pretty interesting track, and it's kind of like a figure 8 racetrack, but then there is they won't hit each other in the crossing. As first you have 2 left turns and then 2 right turns, and they will go over each other. You will see that. But that doesn't make it very difficult to pass over here. As if you have to lead, there's no high lane and low lane. Well, there is, but in one turn the low lane is the high lane in the other turn. So you will see how this race will play out. And one thing I'm mostly concerned of is those barrels on of the entry of the pit road. I think, whoa, that's beautiful. A couple of airplanes coming over Texas Motor Speedway. So the pace car pulls off, and talking about those barrels, they are right here, and a couple of cars have been hitting them. There they are. As we are green flag racing over here at 8 Ball Super Speedway. And Ian Dada, I saw that there were 29 cars. Ian Dada has issues over here. And that is a tough break for him. He's already out of contention for qualifying for this race. So a really tough break for Ian Dada. As Dom Caps is going to make a move underneath the 95 car of Drew Austin. And he takes Paul Winners with him. So it means the 24 car has already gone by Paul Winners. Well, that must have been happened in turns 1 and 2. And there you see the top 5 over here. And top 5 is now single file. That's important, and not anymore. Look at this. Joe Nesto trying to make a move underneath Paul Winners. Here we go, 3 wide. No cautions once again, so that's important. Something might happen and we don't notice it at all. So still Dom Caps in the lead, but E.G. Robinson is having a run over here. I'm not sure how many times she has qualified, E.G. Robinson. She's not in the top 55 in points at least. And there's Moonlight Taylor making a move on Drew Austin. Drew Austin falling back over here. Oh, look out! A car's going around into the wall. John Nestor, and this is going to be a big one. Emily Michaels on the roof. Big incident over here. And Ian Dada, slow down, slow down. Easy, Ian. Well, that might be a savior for Ian Dada. And here we go, battle for the lead. Still green flag racing, obviously. And Anna Gregg. Oops. Damn. Anna Gregg next to E.G. Robinson. They go side by side over here. Dead even. Through turns 1 and 2. Here comes Moonlight Taylor. Well, it doesn't really matter that much. The big one has happened. These are the top 8 cars. They won't be challenged for anything. So they will make the race, most likely. The question will be who will pick up those 3 bonus points for winning the race. It seems like, well, there's still smoke over here, but no crashing. So E.G. Robinson. Top 5. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. Debbie Myers is in 14th. And she might keep it. She has to race with Ryan Gavel, who's just outside of the race in 15th. But E.G. Robinson in the number 5 car is taking the lead. Oh man, she's going to have issues with Dom Caps though. Here comes Dom Caps 24 car having a run. And what will E.G. Robinson do? Will she defend or will she let the 24 by? I think she will defend. No! Dom Caps to the inside in the number 24 car. Battle for the lead. Battle for the victory. Coming out of turn number 4. Dom Caps in the number 24 car edging ahead. A last lap pass. Will make Dom Caps in the number 24 car in the Rainbow DuPont scheme. Really beautiful scheme. Dom Caps, ladies and gentlemen, will win qualifying race number 1 at 8 Ball. I don't think anything has changed in the top 14 as we went. No, indeed, nothing has changed over there. And my door opens. Hang on. Yeah, it is starting to storm over here again, so quite windy. And still cars finishing, so I can't see the flagman. Oh, they're showing some crashes. Ooh, Sam Hornish into the ball with Jeremy Clemens into each other once again. At least I think it was Jeremy Clemens, so that's it, I think, the race. And we have had cars flipping over in this crash. So, ladies and gentlemen, as there you see your top 14. Couple of cars have retired, like Nick Pericles, Emily Michaels, Paul Winners, Joe Ernesto, tough break for him, Jesse Gavel, Lee Hong, and Ian Dudda. So the top 14 makes it. I think the top 14 was everybody who was not involved in that crash. So Dom Caps, Anna Gregg, E.G. Robinson, Moonlight Taylor, Drew Austin, Sam Brady, Alex Schmid, Josle van der Aert. Ooh, that's the first time that the 01 car has made the race this season, so that's not really good for Inge Lambliana. Well, at least Josle van der Aert, all the points she gets will go to Inge Lambliana, but still. Corey Hilmura makes it. Kenny Bale, those are two Enraged Performance cars. And indeed, that is the new name of the team. We got John Andrews. Two of his cars are in, together with Sam Brady, that is. Dustin Caps, so two Capses make it. Blake Hawshield and Debbie Myers, that's one of the three Aapjes. So Ian Dudda had issues, I'm not sure what it was. He's one lap down, so that's a tough break for him, but at least he made it through the accident. Ladies and gentlemen, we're first going to take a look at what happened over, bring us on our, well, the crash that involved half the field. So, the quite extraordinary thing over here is that the crash happened with Sam Brady and Josle van der Aert, and actually both of those drivers made it, but they took out some drivers who eventually did not make it. There's going to be contact between Josle van der Aert and Sam Brady, and that will they will turn into Joe Ernesto in number 60 car, Paul Winners as well, and then they go into the wall. They're almost flipping over Paul Winners, and then everybody will slide down and look at what's happening to the number 8 car over there of Emily Michaels. She flips over. We'll get a better view of that later. And here everybody's just done for the day. Paul Winners, Joe Ernesto and Nick Pericles was also involved. So, well, there was just contact. Full speed now. Into the wall they go. Yeah, Ryan Gavel, Cassie Spengler, they got by, but they got held up so much they had no chance to get in the top 14. So, tough break for them. As let's take an onboard look over here. I mean, there are a couple of people who did make it, like Kenny Bale, like Debbie Myers. I'm actually surprised how they made it, but we'll first go on board with Emily Michaels. We'll possibly see everything from this. Here we go. Instant action in front of you, look at that. Well, they were just lucky enough that the crash developed up high, and look at this. Emily Michaels in the 8th car, tough break for her, as she is one of the drivers who is out. So once again, here's your complete standings, results and stuff. 14 drivers make it to the show, the others don't, so tough break for them. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for qualifying race number 2. But I'm a creep. What the hell am I doing here? Oh, I don't belong here. Don't care if it hurts. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here at 8 Bull Super Speedway. We are about to go green flag racing over here with the qualifying race number 2. So first qualifying race has just been, and important as you can see already on the outside pole, outside of Joseph Nesto, it is Keith Batson in the 46 car. So that means that if Keith Batson doesn't finish in the top 14, the top 13 will make it to the show. And indeed, the Nationwide Series race has just started, so I'm watching that right now. So Keith Batson, as said, outside of Joseph Nesto. I think both cars of Joseph Nesto haven't made the race in qualifying race number 1. Joseph Nesto, by the way, a TomTom International Touring Series race is about to be uploaded, and as I have uploaded this, the race will be uploaded, so be sure to check that out. That is really amazing series, and after 2 months, finally we have another race again, so it's really exciting. We got Tom Girard in the number 1 car next to Jeff Levi in number 99, who made his first race last time. We got Cal Thomas in number 2 next to Liam Woodman. Then we got Ozzy Boo next to Andrew Robinson in 4. We got Jackie Salas in 07 car next to Renesmee Brown. There's Warren Cherry next to Chase Brooks, and Chase Brooks is a new driver. Both Sam Davis and William Davis have been replaced, as Sam Orange Jr. almost ran into Alex Bowman. But both Sam Davis and William Davis have been replaced. None of them has made one race this season. So 19 car is being driven by Chase Brooks, and I have to look. Yes, indeed. Also Annie Thomas, who's driving the 47 car. There she is in this race, and the 41 car of Tyler Ritchie again. So Annie Thomas. There we got Nathan Mitchell next to Batty Cox. We got Jeffrey Buckeye in the 43 car next to Matthew Daly. We got John Cittadino in a brand new scheme, painted by himself indeed, in the 72 next to Joshua Michaels. Then we got Tessa Sao Jackson back in the number 10 car next to Oliver Wilson. We got Denise Steinauer in the number 77 car next to Derek Bonassi. Then we got Jason Sinclair in the 78 next to Chris Washer. Then we got Beth Black next to Sean Howell. And Danica Calicia and Annie Timmons round out the field. So ladies and gentlemen, about to go green flag racing over here. And as said a few moments ago, we are finally on RTL 7 again. So, well, we have been on RTL 7 all day long. I just forgot to change that thing. And although it's just the standings box over there, so it doesn't really matter that much. Didn't feel like doing everything all over again. What I do before I do this race, I select all the 89 drivers. Then I write down which are in race 1. I deselect, if you could say it like that, for after the race, so that we have 59 drives for race 2, which is the 50 or 59 who haven't been, and then the remaining 29 cars will be for the last race. So time to go racing over here with Joseph Ernesto in number 62 car in the lead. But as we saw last time, well, the pole sitter was, I'm not even sure who. I already forgot who the pole sitter was. How amazing by me, my memory. It's 9 o'clock in the evening. That's really bad. But anyway, we're green flag racing, and let's see if everybody can get green flag racing now. That's good. So here we are with Joseph Ernesto in the lead. Tom Girard already making a move with Kyle Thomas as well. Here come the 1 and 2 cars. And everybody's looking for that crash, which is most likely going to happen on lap 2 or lap number 3. I think lap 2. Most likely lap 2. Joseph Ernesto. Ooh, Tom Girard doesn't make a move down low, so that means that the 2 car makes a move down low. Kyle Thomas now going underneath Tom Girard. There's Keith Batson in the 46 car. And as you're running in 13th position, that means your top 14 is locked in the race. Oh man, I have a bad feeling about this. I have a really bad feeling about this. And Azibu goes into the wall. More cars going into the wall. Already a big crash on lap number 1 over here. Look at that. Wow. Azibu got turned. Denise Steinauer involved. There we got Andrew Robinson. Jackie Salas. In her first race, Annie Thomas will most likely not make it. Joseph or John Cittadino involved. So that's a tough break for them. John Cittadino still 7th in points. And points leader is Nick Capps. He's not in. He hasn't been in any of the races yet, so he's in race number 3. So top 5 over here. Most likely these 5 cars are all going to make it. Joseph Ernesto, Keith Batson, Liam Woodman, Kyle Thomas, and Jeff Levi. Let's take a look here. We got Nathan Mitchell. Nathan Mitchell, I thought he went around, but apparently he saved it. Great job by him. We got Matthew Daly. We got Jeffrey Buckeye, Tessa Jackson. Here is a train coming with Warren Cherry and Derek Bonassi. There are Nesme Brown. Ooh, there are... Oh man, this is going to be the battle for the place number 14. As at the moment, the 38 car of Sean Howell is in 14th position. And in 15th position is this car... Oh, actually... Oh, hang on. Actually, Sean Howell was in 15th. And Renesmee Brown is now in 15th. So now it is Renesmee Brown who doesn't make it. Skimming through the fields, going to the front. Here we go. 3 wide, we went for the lead. And it is Kyle Thompson, number 2 car, who takes the lead. Here comes Liam Woodman. Liam Woodman, I'm not sure. I think he had a great race. I think he replaced John Andrews last season over here. And he had a great race over here. So Liam Woodman, there's Kyle Thomas. 2 Fords going side by side. Over there with Keith Batson and Jeff Levi. And how about this group? They have got... Now things will get extremely interesting. How about cars? Denise Steiner, Jackie Salas, and Annie Thomas. They will not make it, that's for sure. Oh, but they might even be lap. Ah, they won't be lap traffic. Going to the last turnover, turns number 3 and 4. Kyle Thomas in the number 2 car is still in the lead, and I don't think he's going to give it away. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Thomas over here will get those 3 bonus points, only 3 points. But the point is, he is going to start the race from the outside pole. Kyle Thomas will be on the front row, ladies and gentlemen, as he wins qualifying race number 2 here at 8 Ball Super Speedway. Damn it. Oh, this is the most interesting battle over here. Who's not going to make it? I think Sean Howell and Jason Sinclair don't make it. Maybe Renesmond Brown, I'm not sure. We have to take a look at that. Maybe there are more people, so I'm not going to wait for these last cars. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Here are a couple of cars. Ooh, also the 19 car of Chase Brooks doesn't make it, so that's a tough break for her. And Jason Sinclair finished in 16th. 14th position was Renesmond Brown. I guess that the 38 car was in 15th. Indeed, Sean Howell barely doesn't make it, so another tough break for Sean Howell. I don't think he has ever qualified for one of these races yet. Maybe for the last previous one he did, but I'm not sure. So, well, Sean Howell having a miserable... Oh yeah, he did qualify for the previous race, but he has a pretty miserable season over here. So, well, and I think the main thing... let's see, Jacques Robinson not in this race. Cole Daly was not in this race either, I think. Jeffrey Buckeye in the 43 car, he made the race. He was 4th in points. Andy Timmons in the 83 car did not make the race. Question mark. Or did he? He was in this race, right? No, he wasn't in the previous one. Oh. No, he wasn't this one. Oh, you liar. But I cannot find... Oh, he's 7th. So both Jeffrey Buckeye and Andy Timmons, who are 4th and 5th in points, made it. Jacob Budd, last time winner, now is going to be in race number 3. John Cittadino did not make it, 7th in points. Saya Asumi, Jeff Stevens, and Zachary Robinson. Jeff Stevens was in the previous race. I think he was 9th in points. And all the others will be in race number 3. So race number 3 will really be a tough battle over here for the points as well. So, well, first let's take a look what happened over here. It was quite a big incident. And eventually, I think like 4 people turned others into the wall. So ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the replays over here. Oh my. Audacity is really slow again, so that's going to be terrible for you guys, as this is most likely going to be a terrible race with editing. So apologies about that, as the audio will start much later than the video, but that's all because my computer is really slow, and when I press record it takes like 2 seconds before it really starts recording. And I'm feeling, well, laptop is kinda hot, so that's the reason. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Girard in the number 1 car. Look at what's going to happen over here. I saw it go wrong. He got turned by the 07 car of Jackie Salas, and eventually there you see cars going into the wall. Batty Cox hard into the wall with Tyler Ritchie over there, and all cars just start piling in over here. Cars scraping the wall on the outside, on the inside, everywhere. Cars scattering to get by. Some got by, well, some did not at all. I'm really surprised that Nisa Steinhauer was so slow. I'm not sure even. She hit the 47 car. Oh, hang on. I think there might... Ah, no, that's all debris flying over there. From the 47 car it was. No, not. It was the 86 car. Excuse me. There we got Azibu. She got turned first. So she got turned over here. Then the guys tried to save it and crashed eventually. So there the 4 car, the 47 car goes around. And there goes Chase Brooks into the wall. Then Nicky Calissi runs straight into it. Joseph and John Cittadino, nowhere to go. Luckily no flips. I should write that flip down. I've printed out a new paper with the schedule and the previous winners. So what I did not include is the entry list. So I can remember that. And it sometimes changes. So we're going to take an onboard look with... well, with who shall we take an onboard look? Let's take an onboard look with Azibu then, as she was the first one to get turned. Oh, there we go. Roof. I'm really not sharp anymore. That's going to be tough when I have to read my 1984 book tonight. Anyway, here we go. On board with Azibu. Got turned head on into the wall. There. Got hit by the 47 car. Everybody just trying to scramble around. Did not work. And Azibu got stuck on the apron, I think. Ah, no, she continued away. Did anybody hit the pit wall? I don't think so. I don't hope so. Chris Washer. Well, he came close, but I don't think anybody hit the pit wall. Jackie Salas there, continued her way. A couple of cars came on pit road, a couple of them did not. While Andrew Robinson, Azibu are done, or were done, as you could see. Oh, cars going underneath over there. That's fun to see. But Joseph Ernesto, ladies and gentlemen, did not win this race, but he was up front there. As Kyle Thomas in the 2 car did win this race, he will be qualified for this race together with Keith Batson. Important for him, he was locked in the race, but he will now start from 5th position. So Joseph Ernesto makes the race. Liam Woodman, that's 3 out of the 4 drivers of that team. Jeff Levi, Jeffrey Buckeye makes it. Andy Timmons, Matthew Daly, Nathan Mitchell makes it. Warren Cherry. Also we got, Warren Cherry, that's also the 2nd car of the Kyle Thomas team. And Tom Gerard does not make it, so one more of that team to go, which is the 98th car of Alian. Joshua Michaels makes it, finally. Derek Benassi makes it. Tessa Jackson makes it. And Renata Brown makes it. Man, Sean Howell came up so it was like 0.056 seconds that he came up short. So tough break for Sean Howell. Again, doesn't make it. And all the others don't make it either. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take you now to qualifying race number 3. But I'm a creep. Oh, I'm aware. What the hell am I doing here? Oh, I don't belong here. Don't care if it hurts. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again here at 8 Bull Super Speedway for qualifying race number 3. 28 drivers are already locked in the show, the Reprise Records 500, and well, 14 drivers still need to qualify. 14 of these 29 drivers. So once again, it is very important to start up front. Well, who is starting up front? We got Aileen de Zuid and Ray Takeda on the front row. Important. Joshua Michaels made it to the show last, or in previous race. No, race number 1 he was in. No, previous race he was in, just kidding. So that means that with Emily Michaels not making it, Ray Takeda is the 3rd entry. If she makes it, 2 of the cars will make it in. 2 of the 3 cars. Aileen de Zuid in number 82 car will also try to qualify. I think she is one of the few drivers who has qualified for every single race this season so far. Then we got Jane Pinter in his normal paint scheme again. I want to say ordinary, but it is his normal paint scheme again as October has passed. Then we got Kevin Waters in number 25 Oakley car, really great looking car. Then we got Bruce Littlejohn in the 50 car, and here is our points leader Nick Capps in the number 88 car. I think at the moment 2 of the 3 Cappses have made the show, if not all 3 of them, so that's a great job by all the Cappses. Let's see if Nick Capps can also make it. We got Devin Whitson in the number 57 car, next to Eliane in the number 98 car. It's also all 3 of Kyle Thomas's cars made it, I believe. No, Tom Gerard did not, but 2 of the 3 cars made it. And now here's car number 4. Now we got Jordan Culp in the number 26 car, and your most recent winner Jacob Butt in number 13 car. We got Jacques Robinson 2nd in points, next to Daniel Voyers, your Daytona 500 winner. We got Stephen Kimball in number 20 car, and a 55 car of Makoto Iguchi. Then we got Molly Black in the 14 car next to Sam Constantine in the 32. We got Sonny Course back in the number 51 car. About the Apius, one of them made it and one of them did not. Denise Steinhauer didn't and Debbie Myers did. So Sonny Course trying to be the 2nd Apius to make it. Next to Brenda Pericles, I don't think any of the Pericles made it yet, except, well, that's not really strange since 2 of the 3 are in here. But Nick Pericles did not make it. India Green in number 79 car is next to Alex Capps. Okay, so there are 2 Cappses in the field. There's Amanda Pericles in the 70 car next to Cole Daly. We got Tyler Batson, number 66 car, next to Zachary Robinson. Bastogne, the final entry of the Top Notch Racing team. One of the 3 cars made it, so Bastogne really has to make it, or only it will be Joseph Nesto making the race. She's next to Skylar Dixon in number 12 car. Then we got Joan Maki in number 92, next to Saya Asumi. And finally Nicole Chanowich in the number 17. So one more race over here of 4 laps. 12 laps is all the total of all the 3 races together. Back here on RTL 7 as the pace car is about to pull off. Most important thing is to have a good start. Most important thing is to come to the front as quickly as possible, so you're not in one of those wrecks early. The main thing is not to be in a wreck as said, but also coming to the front and not being in the wreck or not causing the crash. And it sometimes is a pretty difficult task, so we'll see what happens if the caution will come out on lap number 1, 2 or 3. Or well, no caution, but if the wreck happens on lap 1 or 2, or maybe 3, or maybe 4, and maybe not even at all. But we got Rcae Takeda up front, and as the longer it takes for this wreck to happen, the smaller the chances that these front runners will make it, or the more difficult they will have it. One more race over here today, ladies and gentlemen, at 8 Ball Super Speedway. We're green flag racing with Rcae Takeda in the lead, being followed by Jane Pinter in number 36 car, as Jackie Salas did not make it. Pit stop. What? Already 50 laps in the 200. How late is it then? Oh, it's... Okay, never mind. So there, Rcae Takeda getting a push from the number 36 car. And there indeed he is, Nick Caps, your points leader. And 3 wide right behind him. But as long as he keeps it up here... Oh. And now he gets put up 3 wide. Aileen South trying to go down low. We're getting a push from Kevin Waters. There is also Prudence Littlejohn, who has to keep the honor of John Cittadino's team high. There she is. And she... at the moment... She was on... Look, this is a perfect example of what happened. She's on the inside in turns number 3 and 4. And now she's on the outside. Everything's still going well over here. Aileen South took the lead away from Rcae Takeda, who's now falling back. And there's Kevin Waters right in front of Nick Caps. Also the 26 car. And once again, a lot of points contenders are in this race, including the 88, the 16, the 81 as well. Making a move down here. Look at this, 3 wide for the lead now. Nick Caps going underneath Kevin Waters and Aileen South, getting a push now from Makoto Iguchi. Makoto Iguchi, she has won a qualifying race before. Oops. And now she's getting a push from Eliane. And there he is, the Daytona 500 winner. Daniel Voyos. I don't think he has ever made a race since Daytona. Or maybe he has made one race. No, I don't think he has made a race since Daytona. So that's a tough break for him. And look at this, still going 3 wide. Back here in the field. This is not going to work for long. But everybody, well, I'm really surprised that they're doing this as well as they are. Nick Caps in the lead in the number 88 car, getting a push from Eliane. Is Eliane going to make a move? Question mark. Is she going to make a move? Yes, there she goes. Down the inside, Eliane getting a push from Kevin Waters. Kevin Waters, well, this is really an example of how important it is to... Oh, Sam Hornish Jr. just killed the cone. Rest in peace, cone. This is the importance of being up front for most of the time. There's the Aileen South trying to fight her way back to the front. Nick Caps falls back to 6th, 7th position possibly. Eliane, final lap is in. We got the 25 car up front now. Kevin Waters in number 25. He has not made it in any single race, I think, yet this season. And as long as he can keep it up there in the top 14, he's fine. 55 car, Makoto Iguchi, is she going to make a move? Is she going to try to win her 2nd qualifying race? No, Jordan Cope in the number 26 car goes down low. Kevin Waters shuts the door. No crashes yet. How is that possible? I don't know. But Kevin Waters in the number 25 car, coming out of turns number 3 and 4. Oh, that 26 car is right on this rear bumper, but it will not be enough. Kevin Waters finally will make the race. And he will win the qualifying race as they wreck right behind him. Kevin Waters wins it. Oh my goodness. That was Tyler Batson going up and over. Holy smoke. They waited the whole race to wreck. Oh, and actually it was not Tyler Batson. Oh, it was 20 car of Stephen Kimball who went flying through the air. Alex Capps, Brenda Pericles, Devin Whitson all involved in this. Goodness gracious, that was a big crash. Here's a complete field. Everybody trying to limp back around. There also Bassanese involved, will not make it. Zachary Robinson, tough break for him, 10th in points, will not make it to the show. There Alex Capps, his engine has ended on him. Prudence Littlejohn will not make it. Stephen Kimball. But Kevin Waters won this race. Ladies and gentlemen, there was a huge crash over here. I saw it happening and I was, as soon as I pressed the none button, I was waiting for these cars to come fly by and or crash by, but not literally fly by. I said fly by. Oh my goodness, Nick Capps, the points leader, did not make it. He was involved in that crash. He finished in 15th position, but Nick Capps does not qualify for this race. That is huge. Points leader does not make it to the race, while Jacques Robinson, second in points, does make it. That's insane. Here you got your full results over here. Wow, quite a big wreck over here. But Kevin Waters makes it. Jordan Cope also makes it. Great job by them. Eliane makes it. Aileen South, Daniel Voyles, Cole Daly, 13 points, makes it. So very important for him. Makoto Iguchi makes it. Nicole Tranowicz makes it. Jane Pinter makes it. Also Jacob Butt, your last time winner, makes it. India Green will start her first race, I think. Molly Black makes it, so that's already great news for that team. I'm not sure if, but no, I think that these Kevin Waters and Molly Black will the only entries of that team, as both Beth Black and Harry Hills did not make it. Jacques Robinson makes it, and Tyler Batson is your last entry. As I thought he was the one flipping over, he did not make. He actually made the race, made it to the race, and also important, Ray Takeda, your pulser, does not make it. That's quite big. Sonic Course doesn't make it. So only one Aapje will be in the field, which is the number 67 car of Denise Stein or of Debbie Myers. Actually, that's the same, exactly the same as last time at the Haugebaan. It's also 51 and 77 did not make it. Sam Constantine will not make it. Amanda Pericles will make. I don't think any of the Pericles will be in the field actually. It's also Brenda Pericles doesn't make, so that's a tough break for them. Joan Maki also doesn't make it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look what happened over here. They crashed coming out of turn number 4 of the final lap. Oh man, it really took long for this to start. But anyway, the thing is that actually multiple things happened over here. Take a look what happened over here to Prudence Littlejohn, as she is going to get turned over by the 42 of Saya Asumi, who finished like second in 3 of the qualifying races, all 3 qualifying races she was in. And she's going to turn Prudence Littlejohn, who goes up the wall into Devin Whitson as well. Smacks around 12 car Skylar Dixon, jams on his brake, but that did prevent the 12 car from getting in the race. But they're coming on the apron. The 12 car or the 50 car, excuse me, of Prudence Littlejohn gets stuck on the apron, and that caused her to come on pit road. But actually, I thought that she was involved in a big crash in the final turn, but she was not. This is something that happened before that. There you can see. And eventually, things will most likely go wrong because of cars going on the apron. We'll take a look at that. So this is where things went wrong. There you see the 61 car of Bassanese. And ooh, this is quite amazing. They went 4 wide over here. Well, then I'm not surprised that they wrecked. Of course, final lap, and this was all around that final position on which they would lock, and eventually it was the 60 car who got it. And that, I mean, look at this. The 66 car of Tyler Batson, remember, he finished 14th. If he did not crash, or if this crash did not happen, the 88 car would have made it. I think. Either the 88 car Well, the 88 car would have made it for sure. But also possibly the 48 car or the 61 car. That would be one big race to the finish. But let's take a look at Zachary Robinson over here. As he was one of the 3 cars who eventually turned around together with Bastonis and Brenda Pericles. Yes, Brenda Pericles. And there, watch the 20 car. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. Hang on. Wait. Stop. Look at that 20 car. Talking about big time error. Can we get to him? Damn it. Thank you. Jeez. Look at Stephen Kimball. He hits Brenda Pericles. Get launched in front of the 3 car. Oh man. Holy smoke. And look at that car fly across the start finish line. Onto pit road. Flipping over wildly. Over and over he went. Stephen Kimball. A wild tumble for him. Flip number 2 of the weekends. And flip number 5 in the qualifying races. So qualifying races still lead the main races. But that's not really fair as they were tied with 3 flips in the race and 3 flips in the qualifying race. So let's go onboard here with Stephen Kimball as he saw everything develop right in front of him. Actually 2 times he saw everything develop right in front of him. Look at this. First Bruce Little John. Oh, apron. Oh, made it. Thank you. Oh, but I will not make it to the race. Well, that's too bad. Oh, wait, wrecking. Go low. Ouch. I hope that he's alright, because that was a pretty wicked lick. Well, at least that's one way to caution is out at Texas Motor Speedway. Probably debris or something. It's quite a... Yes, debris in turn 2 is quite a boring race, I think, so I'm not even watching it. So, that was quite an extraordinary finish over here. I'm not sure, I'm kind of curious. Oh, this is a great angle, look at that. Look at that car just bouncing through the air. Up and over, tumbling down pit road, so that's a big crash for Stephen Kimball. Ladies and gentlemen, your full standings once again. We're done over here, the field is set. And most important thing, Nick Capps, your points leader, does not make it to the show. Jacques Robinson, Cole Daly, Jeffrey Buckeye, Andy Timmons, and Jacob Butt, your second till 6th, they all make it to the show. John Cittadino does not, Saya Asumi does not. Then we got Jeff Steves, I'm not sure, and Zach Robinson also does not. So, ladies and gentlemen, time to take you, or actually I'm going to say goodbye to you. The main race will be on Tuesday most likely, so not tomorrow. I'm busy again with studying. Of course, I have test week coming up next week, so that's going to be quite an experience. Hopefully I can get my good marks again. At the moment I'm doing pretty good at school, so that's hopefully I can keep it up. So that means that the race will be on Tuesday, and then probably on Thursday or Friday will be the Phillips Cup Series race. And then the weekend after that will be another race. But keep in mind, guys, to comments, as this is race number 4. So eventually there will be a couple of drivers who will get kicked out because they haven't commented. I'm not sure who they are. I will mention that in the main race, so keep an eye on that. If you haven't commented yet, you should do. So congratulations to the winners. They were Kevin Waters, and I already forgot who the winners were, so that's really terrible. Kyle Thomas was one of them too, and man, I really feel bad that I cannot remember who actually won these races, but I mean it was not even that long. Dom Capps made it. Dom Capps won it, right? Dom Capps won it. So Dom Capps, Kyle Thomas, and Kevin Waters both will get 3 bonus points. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you next time for the main race, the Reprise Records 500 here at 8 Ball Super Speedway. Till we meet again with the Dascar Star Wars Super Speedway Series Season 4, 2013 on RTL 7. Whatever you want, you're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep.